Today's video, I'm gonna go through my first aid kit. I've had this first aid kit for about 15 years. I've had it ever since I was in Boy Scouts, just doing very simple backpacking trips. And it has been, don't worry, it has been updated a little bit since then, but it hasn't been majorly overhauled. I'm sure some of the Band-Aids in here are about 15 years old. And so before I go out to Colorado and Wyoming this summer, I want to take the time to actually update this and give it the attention it deserves. Admittedly, not everything in here is 15 years old. I did give it some attention maybe 3, 4, 5 years back, somewhere in there. But I did open it up and notice that some of my Tylenol and some of my ibuprofen in there has disintegrated on me. So I want to go through it, get out the old stuff, put in some new stuff, and just kind of give it a general overhaul. So let's do that together. Let's open this on up and see what we have in here. So historically, I have used my first aid kit to also house some of my tent repair stuff. Let me try to angle you a little bit better there. There we go. So like I said, historically, I have used the first aid kit to hold on to some tent repair type stuff. We'll just set that aside. I know I have a little bit more in here. Here's the gel for the Thermarest. Why don't we just go ahead and dump this whole thing out? How about that? Let's just dump it out. Make it easier on ourselves. Oh, that is not good. Yeah, I'm glad I'm giving this thing a little bit of attention. Look at that. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Can you believe that? Okay. Got all that powder cleaned up. I gotta say, this is a great example of what happens when you don't, I was gonna say when you don't take care of your stuff. It's not that I don't take care of my stuff, it's just that it's a great example of what happens when you don't maintain your gear. And your first aid kit is certainly part of your gear. There's one time where this thing was excellent, but it's just kind of dilapidated over the years. So nonetheless, let's start with this. Let's get a couple baggies, and I'm gonna get some ibuprofen, and how about some Tylenol? We'll get these in one little bag. I don't know how many we're gonna need. It's not like you're gonna be taking them every day, but there's probably 6 or 8 in there, maybe more. It's probably a good number for Tylenol. The thing about it is, you don't want to take, you only want to take, if you really, really need it, you're only gonna want what you need to kind of get you out of the backcountry. I got sick up around Lake Como last year, and I needed a couple Tylenols, and all I needed was enough just to kind of get me back to the trail. That's plenty. That's more than enough. That's perfect. Honestly, you could probably through hike with that amount and be comfortable. The other thing, okay, so we have Tylenol and ibuprofen. I'm gonna set that aside. That'll go back in along with my moleskin and triple antibiotic. And something I want to add in there is Benadryl. The reason I want to add Benadryl in there is for a couple reasons. One, bee stings, wasp stings, poison sumac, poison ivy, anything of that nature. If I'm just having an allergic reaction, Benadryl is a great thing to have. And of course, if you just have allergies too, right? Allergy relief pill, the thing it's actually made for. So I thought I'd put some Benadryl in there, and that'll be good. So I got Benadryl, Tylenol. What else do I want to add in there? Here's what I want to add. I want to add these little butterfly bandages. I picked out 3. I thought 3 would be good. If I get something that's a deep gash, I can put these over, clean it out. I can clean it out. One, Visine. You can actually clean wounds out with Visine. A lot of people don't know that. I don't think it's recommended, but you certainly can do it, and you'll use it as a flush, and then maybe put a little bit of alcohol or even your triple antibiotic ointment over it, and then I can close it up with the butterfly bandages and then get into town for actual medical help. So I thought 3 would be good here. Some people even carry super glue with them. I might carry some super glue. That'll help a deep wound if you have one. And when I say deep wound, I'm not talking about something that's puncturing into organs. I'm still talking about stuff that's getting through the skin, maybe a little bit into the muscle, something about that deep. But I wanted to add some butterfly bandages. I just thought that'd be really nice to have. So let's include those. And then, of course, alcohol pads. These would be good. Any type of cuts or abrasions you get, alcohol pads. You can even start a fire with these if you need to. so I wanted to include those. And then getting back to the poison sumac and the bee stings, wanted to have some anti-itch cream with me. I have had poison oak or poison ivy, poison whatever in the backcountry. Summertime in Colorado, I know I'm going to be around a lot of it, so I thought I'd add that to my repertoire as well. Is repertoire a word? I can't remember. I don't think it is. How about this? Here's something I didn't have before, nail clippers. You can add tweezers too, but I'll have a pocket knife with me so I can dig anything out and you splinter out. So I just thought, well, maybe I should add a pair of nail clippers into my first aid kit. I thought that'd be nice to have. Maybe I'll add tweezers too, maybe not, I don't know. Kind of undecided on it right now, but definitely wanted to put in a pair of tweezers as well. And then of course, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get away, so I'm gonna ditch, I decided to ditch all the old bandages. I'm just afraid that the adhesive is just not there anymore. So I have some new bandages, kind of on the smaller side, but I got 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. Again, with the thought, I just need to try to bandage myself up enough to get into town. So I think that'll be perfectly fine. If I have something deeper, I do carry Gorilla Tape around my trekking poles. I have a little bit of Gorilla Tape wrapped around my trekking poles if I have anything deeper. Of course, the butterfly bandages as well. But you know, this is just minor stuff. I can't really treat trauma out in the backcountry. I'm not trying to. You know, all told, let me kind of scoot all this over. There we go. All told, I mean, this is really stuff that I really just want to have, you know, for the small little things that are likely to happen. You know, I'm using my knife to, you know, maybe make dinner and cut myself pretty badly, so I need a Band-Aid. I need to be able to clean it up. Let's see if I can tuck all this in here. I should be able to. How about the big stuff? Let's put the big stuff in there first. Put that. Put the Visine in there. Get the chapstick. Maybe I can ditch the chapstick. I don't know. Should I have, what do y'all think? Should I have chapstick in a first aid kit? Is that a good one to have? I don't know. I've always enjoyed having it. Tweezers. Alcohol pads. There we go. Got my butterfly bandages, a little bit of triple antibiotic ointment, moleskin, some little squares of moleskin. We'll tuck those in there. And then maybe I can find a new home for this stuff. Maybe I don't need to carry this in my first aid kit. In fact, I think well, if I don't put it in here, where would I put it? Maybe I'll just leave it in here for the time being. It's always been in there. We'll just let it, you know, the tent repair kit can stay in there. I did have a sewing kit in here at one point until I had to use it, and I don't know where it got off to, but I know it's not in here. So anyway, that's pretty good. That packs nicely. That is revamped. I know what's in here. I'm confident in it. So just a good reminder, you know, if you're about to go on a trip, especially a multi-day trip like I'm about to do, pull your first aid kit out. I know it was good 10 years ago, but is it still good today? So something to keep in mind. Maintain your gear, maintain your stuff, and it will pay dividends in the long run for you.